him. And so that was decided. So they told him next time they met, or when he came again, that no, she has said no. So she went again to the shop one day, and he went up to her and he says, look, Piroja, I'm in love with you, and I want to marry you, and if you say no, I'm going to commit suicide. So my mother first name was Piroja and her last name was Pantaki. She came. She was educated and to be a teacher, kindergarten teacher, and so she used to come there to buy kindergarten stuff for her school, and they used to sell these things. And my father saw, the first time he saw her, he just thought she was so beautiful and he fell in love with her. So he raced off to help her and see what he could do. And she asked him for several things, and he, pointed them out, and she bought them. And she went again a second time. Before that, he had made up his mind. He had told himself that this is the one person he's going to marry. So he again went and helped her out. And he found out, he went to his boss and he said, who's this young lady? I want to meet her family. And he said, oh, she belongs to a very elite family over here, and they're known as Khouris. And her brother is called Rustam Khouri. He's a well-known engineer over here, and he lives in so-and-so place. So next thing my father knew was he was visiting their house. And after visiting, they were very pleased to see him because they knew he was very hardworking, and they had seen him work in the shop. And then he said he wanted to speak to the brother alone. And then he told the brother that I want to marry your sister. And this shocked the brother because they had visions of this younger sister marrying someone very well-to-do. And my father was earning very, very little as a sort of assistant manager at the shop. And so this fellow said, no, it's absolutely impossible. We can't allow that. My father was very angry. He says, what right have you to choose? Can you not ask your sister at least? So they said, okay, in all fairness, we will. So when she comes home, we'll ask her and we'll let you know. So that evening when she came home, they talked to her, both Rustam and his wife, Naja, talked to my mom and asked her, said, this boy has proposed, a marriage proposal has come from him, and what do you think of that? And she burst out laughing. She says, why, he is awfully ugly. I don't think I want to marry him. And so that was decided. So they told him next time they met, or when he came again, that no, she has said no. So she went again to the shop one day, and he went up to her and he said, look, Piroja, I'm in love with you,